I'm going to talk about free education at the university level. And I'm going to say that I 100% disagree with free education or even scholarships. And I'm going to explain why. First of all, it's well known that the granting of scholarships and student loans, even student loans, have driven up the cost of university education. In foreign countries like the UK, the average cost of universities is substantially less than in the United States. And basically what happens is you're borrowing money, that money's going to the school is guaranteed to get paid, so they raise the prices because they know they're going to get the money. They know that you need to go to school and you're not paying for it. You're getting someone else to pay for it. And the other person is the wealthiest entity in the world, the government. They know the money's good and they're going to get that money. And when you take out a loan, you're paying it back every month after you graduate, but the school's getting it all up front. They get it all in a one lump sum. They get that money. So if they raise their prices, you borrow more money because you're willing to borrow more money, and they make more money. And then the prices keep on going up. As long as you're willing to borrow more, hoping that you're going to make more money in the future, not knowing the impact of how much you borrow, they're going to charge more money. My student loans was $5,000. I paid for the rest in cash. I think my food I paid for by working part-time. I spent my savings from high school, which is a huge mistake. Don't work during high school. It's all going to be taken out of any grants that you get. And my father paid for a portion, like 2-3 years of my college, something like that. I don't remember. I think I took loans out for 1 year of college. So you've got people that are proposing free university education. This is a huge mistake. These people are ignorant and uneducated. And I'm going to explain why. Number one, you already have access to the freest education you can get, which is called the internet. Everything that you can get in a university education that would be provided in a textbook or a document, a test that you can take, a lecture of a speaker, a professor speaking, is all available on the internet. There's schools like MIT and Harvard. They have lectures that they videotape and they put it on the internet, and they put the course materials, the documents, they put on the internet. There's textbooks on the internet, and there are digital textbooks which are free, and websites such as Wikipedia. The internet is the greatest university, and there's online universities and online education. Anyone who proposes that the government should pay ridiculous amounts of money, $5,000, my school was $5,000 a year. Anyone who's proposing $10,000 a year or $20,000 a year or even $5,000 a year to pay for someone to go to university is insane. If someone said even to pay for free internet, I would be against it. Get a job and pay your own $30 per month. Get your free education on the internet. That's the way to go. You don't need to go to a university. I'm in the education field. I research trends in education. And I can predict what's going to happen in the future. E-textbooks are not going to happen. What's going to happen is video learning. I knew this years ago. I knew it 10 years ago. When e-book readers were coming out, I said, this is going to be short-lived, and I was right. They were replaced by tablets. And e-books have grown, but they haven't replaced textbooks. Videos, you can learn more watching a video than reading a book, with some exceptions. And you can learn a lot just watching a lecture. You don't have to attend school, and you can watch it whenever you want. You don't have to pay anyone. The lectures are free. The videos to educate you are free. You can get audiobooks for classic works that you might read in school for free. It's all on the internet. It's there. Why somebody would propose paying for a university education is beyond me. They're doing it to get your vote. They're not doing it because they care for you. And if they get your vote, they might not deliver on what they promise. It's common that people promise something to get a vote and then don't deliver on it because they don't care. Homelessness is a great example. Homelessness is a liberal platform and a democratic platform, and it's never been solved. You'll hear lots of people advocating for the homeless, still homeless people. Never solved that problem. Another example is air pollution. California has not solved the smog pollution. Lots of Democrats and liberals running the government in California, they failed to solve it. They barely try to. What they've done is minimal effort. It's insufficient, and any intelligent person can see it's not enough. So this university thing is going to be a complete failure. Obamacare was a complete waste of money, which I will get to in another video. Obamacare is effectively over now. For those of you who think it still exists, it's gone because they removed the tax requirement. So the people who are the individual mandate, which is me, which you never hear the media talk about, we're the victims that have to pay for insurance coverage that we don't want. We don't have to pay for it anymore. And guess what? Barack Obama, I never paid for insurance during the whole time that the Affordable Care Act was effective. I never did. So I did what everybody else did, moved to a state where, okay, let's move on. We'll continue talking about education. People are going to have the unlimited free education. Eventually, the people that provide the testing are going to do it online. And the certification is already, a lot of certification is already available online. And a university experience is going to be gym, art, showing up to take a test. The lecture's going to be gone. And that's like 90% of your university education is lectures. The universities are going to have to fundamentally change in order to accommodate education in the future. They're going to go out of business. That's what's going to happen. No one is going to go to a university because they want to go to gym class or art class. They're going to learn everything online. They're going to watch their videos. They're going to watch the lectures. They're going to take their tests. They're going to get the certification, and they're not going to go to a university, and they're not going to go to a college, and they're going to graduate, and they're going to get a job, maybe in a shorter time, maybe in a longer time. Universities are going to go. In fact, they're probably going to be able to do it in a shorter time because they won't have to meet the curriculum requirements that are defined by the university. You like what they call them electives, I believe. So you have more time to get through your program. Anyone who promises you that is making a mistake. Bernie Sanders promises it, and Ocasio-Cortez promises it. Not going to work.